has legs.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the For Fun of Knit podcast. This is family episode number 3, the third year family episode.
Wow.
So I have special guests with me today. I have my sister,
Klasina, hi.
And my mom,
Emmy, hi.
There you go. And we are in my mother's dining room, and that's her kitchen in the background. And we are so excited to be here. It is always a treat for the three of us to get together in the same geographic location, which is always nice. Oh, somebody is doing some artistic rearranging of Mom's emotional support chicken.
Yeah.
But it's always so exciting when we get together and we're in the same city at the same time. So Classy is here visiting us for 2 weeks, and it is the tail end of her visit.
Yeah.
So we're squeaking this in at the last minute, but really happy to be here with you today and sharing just a little bit of our current whips, finished objects, and whatever other fiber shenanigans we're getting into. So for those of you that are new to this podcast, welcome. It is usually all about knitting. For those of you that are returning, thank you so much. I really aspire to keep you company while you're crafting. So hopefully, if you've got your latest project on the needles or on the hook, if you're crocheting, that you are just listening and enjoying as we babble on, because this is probably going to be a babbly kind of a podcast. Okay, so these were sweaters from Mom. Yes, there you go. How appropriate. We had to start the episode wearing our lovely our woolly sheepy. No, we did not knit these. These are from Walmart. No, where are they from?
Winners.
Winners.
Oh, they were from Winners. I'm
Winners.
sorry. They were from Winners or Marshalls in the States.
Yeah.
I think, right? Marshalls is the States. Is that the
a
equivalent?
sister
Ross
company,
Dress for Less?
No.
I bought them here.
I think Ross Dress for Less is kind of like whatever
Lower
doesn't
end?
sell in the other stores kind of goes
So it's
there.
like a Marshalls then.
So yeah, I say it
TJ
like
Maxx.
I bought mine in Winners.
I think more
Yeah.
like a TJ Maxx.
Oh, it's more like a TJ Maxx. There you
Yeah.
go. For those of you that aren't
TJ
in Canada, it's more like a TJ Maxx. For the rest of us, it's a Winners.
But I want to.
So-
Can I tell the story on this sweater that
Yes.
I know of? So the week before I'm coming, and I packed everything. A typical mom, she goes, "Oh, I bought you a surprise gift. It's a sweater." And I'm like, "Oh, I shouldn't be surprised when I get it, Mom."
Oh, well,
So this is the
me.
surprise.
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny. She always does that. She goes, I bought you a surprise.
I had so
It's a
much
sweater."
fun shopping for your birthday. I bought you XXXX and Y.
So, but I didn't know what the sweater was. So when I got here, this was waiting for
Yeah.
me, and so we have a triplet set here. And actually, they're kind of cozy.
They're actually very cozy. They're just
They're
acrylic,
very-
but they're very fuzzy and warm and very appropriate for a fibery podcast. So we
happy.
thought it's boiling. I'm just going to let you know that what's the day today? September 11th?
the 14th. It's the 14th.
14th.
Or 15th.
Time is
the
just
14th?
flying.
It's Saturday, 14th.
It's the 14th
Yes,
today.
it's the 14th day.
And it's sunny and lovely and too hot for these sweaters.
No.
So we're going to...
No.
Okay, my sister is living in 25-degree weather in a down vest. Yeah, she likes the heat.
Oh, yeah, bring it on.
But, okay, we're just going to do a quick change and get into what we're wearing. We're back, and we are going to go through what we are wearing. So why don't we start with you, Klasina? What are you wearing?
I am wearing a tee. It's called After Beach, which I modified. Don't know if you can see that with the glare.
After Beach, not After the
It's,
Beach.
it's called After Beach.
After
It's
Beach.
I believe it's a Canadian designer. And the last time I was here, I think I showed this one that I was going to start it. Atelier Emilie.
Oh.
Atelier. I don't know if that's something you can see properly on the camera. And I got this pattern and the yarn at the Beehive 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago.
now? Yeah,
it's
wow.
2 years. And I didn't like the neckline because it comes up to here on me, and I don't like close necklines. I don't like emphasizing my neck. So I dropped it, and I dropped it a little
Oh,
too
you did a
low.
good job.
I did dropped it, but then I had to bring it back up again. So I basically split and went up. And then the closure is really a cool closure, which I don't know if you can see this, but it has a little keyhole,
Yep, we can see that. Perfect.
right? But this button
Nice.
that I got for it is too heavy. I wanted a little sparkle back there, but the buttons I got from Amazon, they didn't have anything small. That was the smallest size.
Get in the camera. Move over. Get in the camera.
So the buttons are a
You
little...
can't see the sparkle.
It's sparkle.
on the
It's got a
camera.
little
Yeah,
stellina in... I don't know if you can see that.
Can you see the sparkle? I don't know if you can see the sparkle.
Little stellina that's in there.
Very pretty.
And this
It's a
pretty.
yarn katcha. I think it's called Concept.
Yeah, catch concept.
Anyway, I think it knit up pretty nice. It's just a basic straight tee knit. I just did the neckline and I split for the seam because I don't like a hem like this. I like a split hem, so I just split for the hem.
Very pretty.
Very, very
Yeah.
nice.
But you knit that 3 times, I think, by the time you took it down and up and down
No,
and
actually,
up. No?
surprisingly, no. I kind of hibernate. I have a lot of whips, and I get kind of like ADD, ADHD, whatever. I go, oh, there's a new one. Oh, and then I put everything to the side.
I just want you to know she has more whips than I do.
Yeah,
This is a new thing. She used to be a monogamous knitter.
I did. Yes, she converted me,
And now she has more whips
I
than
have
me, so
like
I don't feel so
28 or
bad.
30 of them right now.
So for all of those of you that, live vicariously through all my whips, just know she has more than I do. I'm very excited about that.
I had a goal this year, which I've clearly failed. For every new cast on, I was going to finish 3. That didn't happen at all.
You just keep casting on.
I think this is one I finished. So this is the one I finished.
Excellent.
This whole year. So yeah.
Excellent.
So
Perfect.
I'm going to get better.
Okay, Mom, what are you wearing?
Yeah.
I am wearing the Salty Air tee, and it was a gift from my daughter, and I just love it. And the color was just absolutely perfect because I had a pair of pants that are the exact color of this. So I have a whole set
She's always
together now.
She's put together very well.
Yeah, I like that.
Fashionista.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yeah.
So, I gifted. So, this is the Salty Air Tea by Samantha Guerin.
It's nice.
It is
Yeah.
done in Juniper Moon's Solstice yarn, which is very much like a tweedy version of the Lina, Sadness Garn Lina. It's got viscose, linen, and cotton in it. And it's a DK weight, and it's tweedy, which is really nice. I think it was called the Celeste colorway, which is a very lovely lavender. And lavender is my mom's color, not my color, my mom's color. So
Right. So she donated it
She
to
got-
me, and I'm very happy.
so now
with
I have
it.
to knit another one for me in a color that is more suited to me.
And this is
But-
DK, huh?
That's DK weight, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and it turned out it's just perfect for that pattern.
It's just it's
I'm gonna
perfect.
have
It
to knit
fits
one.
perfect.
Yeah, and I think
like
I
the
knit the
lace work.
size
Yeah.
4. I think size 4 for a 40-inch bust, I think is the one that I knit. And it grew a little bit. It had just a really nice amount of positive ease, and it's got an A-line structure to it. So it just fits
It was just
our body
perfect for
type
me.
to a T,
Yeah.
which is lovely. And the two of you kind of match in your
Yes.
in your purples.
Oh, there you go, Mom.
I'm the odd-
We do.
Not purple.
Yes.
So I am wearing a finished object. As you may remember, if you've watched my previous podcasts, I was on a mission in the month of August to finish some of my long-standing whips. And yay, I did. And so this is the Pothos tee by Beth MacDonald Stone. And I knit this, do I have the yarn, in Ancient Arts. This is one of my favorite yarn dyers. They're out of Alberta, Ancient Arts Fibers. In their 100% mulberry silk. It's a DK weight in the color Hollyberry. And this was one of the Christmas colorways they had, I think it was the year before last. Now, what I noticed
Very soft.
is when I washed it, I won't go into too much detail of the pattern itself other than to know, sorry, I'm wearing a black bra underneath here, a sports bra. But I love the absolute beautiful, first of all, it's a top-down, raglan styled sweater where you have the leaf pattern going all the way down. You have the option to stop the leaf pattern just under the arm or carry it all the way down, which is what I did. I
like
carried
that.
it all the way down.
Yeah, I like that.
And I love the
sure.
neckline. It is a little bit of a scoop.
I would like that neckline.
Yeah, it's a little,
Yeah.
it's a natural little scoop neck, which is different.
Yeah.
The sleeves are finished as you go. It's just an I-cord
like
finish. You
Yeah,
don't have to
nice.
come back and do the sleeves. So really, you do the
Nice.
top, you're done with it, you finish the body, and the body is just a 1x1 rib. So when you finish the body, you're done. You don't have to come back and hem or cuff the sleeves.
That's nice. That's
So
a nice
it's a
finish.
very nice finish. And it's not too open that you feel naked. You don't have to wear a tank or a t-shirt underneath it. So highly recommend this pattern.
What was it called again?
Pothos. Pothos. Sorry, I'm going to cover some of us at some point with pictures, but I'll put a picture up here. It is a vine that grows in Barbados, because Beth lives in Barbados. No, Bermuda. Bermuda. Pardon me. She lives in Bermuda. And it is an invasive vine, but it's very pretty, apparently. So that is her pattern. And this, see how shiny the yarn is in the light? When I washed the garment, so much red came out.
Yeah, reds
really?
do that.
I had to rinse this 5 times, full sink.
Really?
And the same amount of red, it just kept coming out and coming out and coming out. It hasn't
really leached.
It hasn't dull, like
Dulled
it's
it,
still got the saturated color,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have this shine.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So I'm happy about that, actually. I'm actually quite happy about that. But so it looks like it's a deeper red. It doesn't have this shine to it. So that is what washed out, I'm guessing. I don't know if mulberry silk does that naturally, but whatever, I had to wash it 5 times.
What about it, having pre-soaked it in like vinegar? Would that have retained some of the color?
Probably, but
Like and maybe
I don't
maybe the
pre-soak
shine
my
too?
yarn.
I don't know.
I don't know. I should probably reach out to them and ask about that. But just note to self, if you get a mulberry silk, please rewash or pre-wash it before you start. Or make sure you don't do color work with it is what I would say.
Oh, especially with
Right?
red too.
I was lucky
right?
it was all one color. But I absolutely love it. It is such a nice feeling. It's got a beautiful drape. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's got a beautiful drape.
Nice.
So highly recommend.
Yeah.
So that is what we are wearing.
Love it.
Yay!
Love it.
Okay, so now we are going to go to finished objects.
Okay.
And so, Classy, I think you have the most finished objects.
Yeah, because you're packing and you just don't know what you're going to be doing. So I brought a lot of things with the good intentions of finishing these objects. Finish them at all, but some of them. But anyway, are we doing this?
Put 'em
So
on.
this is one of my finished objects. Of course, I'm wearing my glasses on top of that. I think you need to put.
Is yours, yeah, there we
Okay,
go.
okay.
like so.
Yeah.
There you go.
So this is, I didn't bring out the pattern for this. It's probably in my thing. This is the Bambino hat, and it's probably on my
Laptop?
my
tablet?
My tablet.
Yeah.
So I decided, this is not knitting, it's crochet. I decided that I wanted to try something different, and I wanted to do a sun hat because I have a big head. You couldn't tell on the camera, mind you, but yes, I have a big head. So most hats bought in the store don't fit me; they're too tight. And if I have my hair up on top of it, doesn't work. So I thought I'm going to just see what I can do. And I looked at patterns, and this one popped up. And this is a designer. I think she might be Ukrainian. I'm not 100% sure. And she has little videos associated with the portions of the sections that you're completing, which I think is very, very helpful. So I managed to make a hat for myself, and I showed it to Mom, and literally the week before I'm leaving, Mom goes, "Oh, I love that hat. Can you make me one for my cruise?" I said, "Oh, the cruise in March? No, the one in October." I went, "Oh my God." I had not intended to do that. So I've been scrambling the last 2 weeks to finish Mom's hat. Mom's hat, as you can see, the bowl is deeper because Mom has a poof that she wears, and most
Had
hats
to fit my scrunchie.
don't fit the little poof that's back here.
Yeah.
So I had to customize it. This is the original design, which fits my head, and there's a calculation. She gives you the calculation for stitches based on your head circumference, etc. And so my gauge changed with Mom's because I was in a rush to try and finish hers. So it's a little looser. So it actually fit. I'm glad it did.
Beautifully.
And so it's deeper. So anyway,
Yeah.
and then the boning that's in here is called Regilin. She tells you about that. I actually bought it on Amazon. It is a fine 1/4-inch boning. But I think I would go to a haberdashery, and there's a haberdashery on Etsy that came recommended for another hat that I'm doing that has a very fine plastic. It's not a wire which bends and then your hat goes out of shape. It's a plastic, but it retains the shape of
Well, if
your...
you give me the link, I can
Yeah,
put it in the
yeah.
notes below.
Okay, yeah, I've got it in
So
one of
what
my
did
patterns.
you make it out of?
Oh, this is made, I'm sorry, this is made out of raffia. And this raffia, of course, can I get off camera because I can go get what the raffia is? Can I just excuse me.
She shall return.
Yes.
This is kind of a impromptu little, there you go.
There you go. So this is one...
It's not like you have to go far.
Yeah, it's not like I have to go far. So this is one of the products, the raffia, that I purchased on a website.
That's good.
Is it backwards? I don't know. And it
No,
comes
it'll
in
go.
multiple colors. And I'm doing another hat.
And what crochet hook size?
It depends on what your gauge is.
Oh, okay.
The crochet, I think I did a 3.5 millimeter, but I think it depends on your gauge too. And she recommended 3.5 millimeters, which I did. My gauge was not the same as hers. I probably should have gone up a size because the depth of the brim. She said by X row I should be at 8 centimeters, and I was at 6.5.
Okay, yeah. You were tighter
So
gauge.
I ended up doing more rounds and sort of fudging, making my own sort of increases as I went along because I wasn't quite doing what she did. So I think I would go up a half a size at least.
Very cute.
So anyway, that's
finished
This is
object
called the Bambino.
number
Lovely,
one.
it's lovely.
And yeah,
I love it.
Mom apparently is thrilled with her hat.
Yeah.
So, and it travels very well. It's very scrunchable.
it's like you guys kind of have
you
to
can
go to a polo
compress
match.
it. You can compress it and pack it. So
Stamping.
Yeah,
you know,
so
it's
I could
it's
hang
good
it
hat for
up
travel.
on my
Yeah.
backpack.
Yeah, it's
There
a good
you go.
It's a good it's a good hat for travel.
Yeah.
Sun hat.
Beautiful.
It's light.
So that's finished object number one. She has another. She says more finished objects.
yeah.
So yeah, do craft object number two.
So I do this one. Okay, so then this one has actually I have a pattern for it, and this one is. I found it. I don't know how I found it, but I was looking at totes, and I think it was a YouTube channel. And
Sorry, Mom.
sorry, Mom.
That's okay, love.
It's a YouTube channel that and again it's all YouTube, all videos because I love videos.
That's how we learn.
You
Seems
know,
to be the way to learn.
I love videos, and then it's a printable pattern as well too, and it's called Simple Crochet Bag Pattern. I mean,
And it's lovely. I love it.
no other name than that, right? Pattern by Brittany at B.Hooked.
Oh, Brittany, yeah, she's actually
yeah.
got a huge following.
There you go.
Yeah, in crochet.
Yeah.
And it was easy. I'm not a natural crocheter. I know how to crochet, but it's not my go-to. It's a nice alternative, especially my hands are feeling a little carpal tunnel-y. You know, when you're doing repetitive stuff, you want to change it up. Works for me nicely. So I decided to make her bag, and it turned out brilliantly.
It's gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous.
And you know, her tote.
It's mine. It's mine.
Yes,
Mom likes all her gifties.
I have gifted it to Mom because, one, this is her color, and I did it on purpose for her because she likes this color.
Yeah.
But it was a bit of an experiment. I think I changed up the measurement a little bit. I think I did a little bit longer, bigger, because I'm also, not that you are, I'm a bigger person, kind of
I'm bigger than
Amazonian
you.
in a way. So I wanted something bigger, even though I was making it for Mom. I wanted this a size for me, but the color was meant for Mom. And the reason I did this is because, well, I like bigger bags, and you can put a lot of things in here, a lot of carry. And what I also
That's what I need.
It's
too.
made out of macrame material, macrame that I got on Amazon, and I forget what it is. She has it in her notes wherever I did.
And
with
you
that.
got the handles from Amazon as well,
I got
right?
the handles from Amazon. Yeah.
So if you can
beautiful.
find me the items, I can put. I'm not guaranteeing, but if she can
Oh,
find me
I
the
can-
items,
yeah.
I'll put the links below.
Yeah, I can send that
in case
to you.
because I really like the handles. They have a nice snap, like a nice attachment.
Oh yeah, this is
They
really
have
cool.
this, the little hook,
It's just a whatever you call this type of hook.
pincher hook. You know, like it
Yeah,
goes like
it's
this.
beautiful.
Is it a claw
Claw,
hook?
yeah, some sort of claw,
claw
thing.
hook.
I don't know what it is.
And
but
then
anyway,
you just clip it in
I
here.
think they're
and,
very cool.
and that way you can take it off and you can wash the bag. Cold
Yeah.
water, I would
Oh,
think,
very
because
nice.
it's 100% cotton. It's a little heavy, but it's really this is very durable.
Doesn't feel heavy when you put
It's
it
very
on your
durable.
shoulder.
Good for a beach, whatever, however you want to do. Anyway, that's what I finished.
So that was finished
I love
object
it.
number.
I love
finished
it.
that- I finished that here today.
Yes, Mom is the recipient of all the goodness these days.
And
So
then-
you don't. Oh,
No,
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, what? Then you want me to wait?
No, continue.
Oh, That's not a finished object, though.
No,
So-
that was a work in progress.
Okay.
Well, you can talk about it now because it's the same topic.
Oh, what, did I have another finished object? Work in
No.
I thought. What
You
about-
do have another finished object.
But did I already talk about that one before in the past?
I don't know. I think you should grab it and see.
I should grab it. Okay. I'm
Because it's
grabbing
very pretty.
it. Okay. So I may
very
have
pretty.
talked about this before
don't
in
think
the
you did.
first episode, but maybe I didn't. This is called.
You were knitting it.
So yeah, this is called After Beach.
No,
it's not.
no.
I'm sorry. This is
After
called
the
After
Rain.
the Rain.
After the rain?
After beach was
Apparently, I've
first
got
one.
a beach thing going on here.
Watch the table.
Oh,
'cause
I'm sorry,
yeah.
I'm shaking.
So After Beach
It's
was
a-
the first one, and this
it's
is
a quake.
After the Rain by. Is this Isabel
Oh, I
Kraemer or is this Heidi Kirrmaier?
Yeah, either or. Both work. But
Okay.
yes,
I'll put a picture up.
I'm sorry. I'm so bad with names. I really am. I apologize.
But what is it made of? It's beautiful.
So this is made out of linen, recycled linen, and I'm going to say the blue and the pink stripes are that. I got at Shenandoah Fiber Festival from Justified, I believe, Julia. She purchases, buys, gifted sweaters that she basically takes apart, salvages the yarn, and resells them, obviously. And I picked that up from her, so it's a linen. This is hempathy.
Yeah.
I had
Hempathy.
one ball of hempathy left in this color, and I just thought, well, let's add some
Erica
green.
Lavold Hempathy or something like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. Yeah.
No,
Something like that.
it's Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Lavold.
But it's
Anyway,
beautiful.
it's empathy.
Looks so beautiful on.
Yeah.
It's Hempathy.
And so anyway, this is a lovely.
And it's drapey. I'm
It's
surprised.
it's very drapey, and it's very drapey, and it's heavy enough, but yet because it's linen, it's
comfortable.
And it's cool.
Yeah, it's great for some spring, summer,
and I like
early
it. It's a
fall.
long sleeve. I like that.
Yeah.
Me
yeah.
too.
It's
Okay,
beautiful.
Very nice.
Me too.
Cool.
There you go. That was it for my.
Awesome. Now, Mum does
Finished
not have
objects.
any finished objects.
No.
Okay. So I'm going to go over the finished objects that I had. This was one, obviously.
Oh,
but
so cute. So
that's
cute.
one. That's one. And this is one. These are my finished objects. These are my brioche pumpkins. And I did each one a little bit different. Don't look too close because there's so many mistakes in this one in particular. But this was the brainchild of our friend Darlene, who was teaching us brioche in my knitting group.
This is so cute.
And the
So
idea
cute.
was to get us all comfortable with brioche because we all want to do a brioche project, but none of us were really that comfortable with it. So she found this wonderful pattern, which I'll list below, that was strictly a brioche tube that you turned into a pumpkin, and that was this one. And then we challenged ourselves to learn increases and decreases. So that one I did increases on the top and squished it down for a different shaped pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
This one was just a mishmash. Honestly, I was going to make this one into a butternut squash shape, and I just ran out of gumption. So, and the yarns are just craft yarns from Walmart. One is a pink boucle-ish. Let me show it. Not boucle,
No,
but it's
it's
like velour.
velour,
Like this
yeah.
is hot pink velour yarn
Yeah,
in a
soft.
super bulky. It's super
Yeah.
but no stretch, no give.
Velvety.
It's just like nylon-y. And this is just a tweedy pumpkin colored acrylic. So that's what I used, and in 5mm needles. And so now these are coming to Spain. These are going to be my fall decorations
I
for
like this with the cinnamon stick
Yeah, this
in
is
there.
cinnamon-
That's so
yeah.
cute. And
Yeah,
then
that was nice.
This
Cinnamon
is
stick.
driftwood,
This is
right?
I like
yeah,
the cinnamon
yeah.
stick.
And the
Yeah.
sticks are from my friend Anne, who walks on the beach all the time, and then she found me some driftwood. So
Very cute.
Yeah,
Cute,
that's
cute,
my
cute,
favorite
cute,
one.
Cute.
I love that
You're going
one.
to have to carry those on.
yeah, well, I'm going to take the
Oh, you can take
No,
the
I'm,
sticks
oh yeah, the sticks
Oh.
pull right out. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not a problem.
Portable.
And they were in my wonderful fall-themed bag, camping fall-themed bag from Woolen Frog, Carol of the Woolen Frog.
Nice. Cute.
So that was I think that's my only finished object. The other thing that I finished and I just wanted to share was I spun this yarn. So, and this is a 2-ply. It is by no means perfect. By no means is it perfect, as you can see. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Is that
but
going to be the name of it? Are you calling it No Means Perfect?
no means perfect. There you go. It's by no means perfect.
I think it's beautiful.
But this was
Yeah, I do too. It's
just
a beautiful
some
color.
thrifted BFL, 100% BFL that Jackie thrifted. So she got
Nice.
like 2 full ounces for like $8 or something like that at a thrift store when I first started spinning. And so thank you, Jackie. Oops, I just lost my little sample here. Hang on a second. I just want to show you that I have progressed. I'm just saying I have progressed because look at this. Look at how thin I'm doing it.
Nice.
I'm so impressed with myself.
Very.
So I don't know if you can see that.
Would you call that basically a fingering weight?
That's a fingering weight single ply. Like I'm just
very nicely
and look at
done.
how even it is. It's like relatively even.
Nice.
Like look at this.
Yeah, that is
very
good.
nice.
Yeah, but I like that. I like this variation here.
Yeah, and then this fiber was very I don't know what, fuzzy. It was very fuzzy. And so what ended up happening is I still got thick and thin. You can see like there's a piece that's really kind of, part of it isn't really spun at all. So it's still very much art yarn, you know, like
But what, are you planning on using it?
Oh
for
yeah,
anything?
this is all going into my Traveler shawl by Andrea Mowry.
Perfect.
Because I joined last February. I joined her Spin It to Knit It, and it ends February. So you had to choose one of her Traveler patterns, and so I chose the Traveler shawl.
Is this from the fleece that we got on the island?
No, I haven't done that yet.
Oh, you haven't done that
No,
yet. Okay.
no. That's a whole nother animal because I have to wash it, card it.
You washed it already, though.
I washed a little piece of it. Mom and I took a field trip one day. I will show you that video. We went to Barnston Island and we actually got 5 pounds of fleece from a sheep on Barnston Island. And it was lightly cleaned, but it's still full of lanolin and, you know, debris and stinky. Very stinky.
I like
Very
it.
sheepy.
I don't think it's stinky.
Well, it's nice. It's a nice smell.
It's
I'm not
earthy.
offended by it. It's an earthy smell, but you don't want to wear it.
No.
You don't want to wear that smell.
I see that.
So I tried a little bit and I washed a little bit of it and it got 90% of it out. But I still have to card it and pick some of the stuff out of it before I can actually spin it. So there's a lot of work involved in that, and we shall see how far I get.
Now, do you have one of those automatic carders?
No,
or
I have
doing
the hand. I have the hand
Ooh,
carders.
that's laborious.
Yeah, that you have to kind of do this. Well, do you know how much an electric carder is? Like over $1,000. Like they're expensive.
Well, you know your birthday's coming up next year.
Do you buy me $1,000? I like my sister. Apparently, I'm getting a $1,000 birthday gift from my sister.
I better start working extra shifts.
Anyway, I just wanted to show you that I am still spinning, loving every moment of it. That's my wheel behind my sister there. And Classy's going to try a little bit in the next day. And then I'm giving my wheel to my girlfriend Jackie to keep for me while I'm away. And so she can see if she falls in love. And she can experiment and see if she falls in love with spinning.
Yeah.
But that was my last finished object. So, any more finished objects? No? Are we done? Okay, it is time for works in progress.
Oh dear.
So say again.
So we faded, but I made this a size for me, but the color was meant for Mom. And the reason I did this is because, well, I like bigger bags, and you can put a lot of things in here, a lot of carry. And what I also
That's what I need.
It's made out of macrame material, macrame that I got on Amazon. And it's, I forget what it is. She has it in her notes wherever I did.
And you got the handles from Amazon as well.
I got the handles from Amazon.
So if you can find me the items, I can put. I'm not guaranteeing, but if she can find me the items, I'll put the links below.
Yeah, I can send that.
In case because I really like the handles. They have a nice snap, a nice attachment.
Oh yeah, so this is really cool.
The little hook.
It's just a whatever you call this type of hook.
Pincher hook, you know, like it goes like this.
Beautiful.
Is it a claw?
Claw, yeah, some sort of claw thing.
Hook.
I don't know what it is.
And then
anyway.
you just clip it in
I
here.
think they're very cool.
And that way you can take it off and you can wash the bag. Cold water, I would think, because it's 100% cotton. It's a little heavy, but it's really this is very durable.
Doesn't feel heavy when you put it on your shoulder.
Good for a beach, you know, whatever, however you want to do. Anyway, that's what I finished.
So that was finished object number.
I love it.
I finished that here today.
Yes, Mama's the recipient of all the good knits these days. And so you don't. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, what? Then you want me to wait?
No, continue.
Oh, that's not a finished object though.
No, that was a work in progress.
Okay.
Well, you can talk about it now because it's the same topic.
Oh, what, did I have another finished object? I thought. What
You
about-
do have another finished object.
But did I already talk about that one before in the past?
I don't know. I think you should grab it and see.
I should grab it? Okay,
because it's very pretty.
Okay. So I may have talked about this before in the first episode, but maybe I didn't. This is called...
You were knitting it.
So, yeah, this is called After Beach.
No,
it's not. I'm sorry. This is called After the Rain.
After the rain?
After Beach was
Apparently
first
I've got
one.
a beach thing going on here.
Watch the table.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm shaking.
So After Beach was the first one, and this is After the Rain by... Is this Isabel Kraemer? Or is this Heidi Kirrmaier?
Yeah, either or. Both work. But
Okay.
yes,
I'll put a picture up.
I'm sorry. I'm so bad with names. I really am. I apologize.
But what is it made out of? It's beautiful.
So this is made out of linen, recycled linen. And I'm going to say the blue and the pink stripes are that. I got at Shenandoah Fiber Festival from Justifiably Julia. She purchases, buys, gifted sweaters that she basically takes apart, salvages the yarn, and resells them, obviously. And I picked that up from her, so it's a linen. This is hempathy.
Yeah.
I had one ball of hempathy left in this color, and I just thought, well, let's add some
Erica
green.
Lavold Hempathy or something like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. Yeah.
No,
something like that.
It's Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Lavold.
But it's
Anyway,
beautiful.
it's empathy.
It looks so beautiful on.
Yeah.
It's Hempathy.
And so anyway, this is a lovely...
And it's drapey. I'm
It's
surprised.
very drapey, and it's very drapey, and it's heavy enough, but yet because it's linen, it's
comfortable.
And it's cool.
Yeah, it's great for some spring, summer,
and I like
early
it as a
fall.
long sleeve. I like that.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's
Okay,
beautiful.
Very nice.
Me too.
Cool.
There you go. That was it for my.
Awesome. Now, Mom does
Finished
not have
objects.
any finished objects.
No.
Okay. So I'm going to go over the finished objects that I had. This was one, obviously.
Oh,
but
so cute. So
that's
cute.
one. That's one. And this is one. These are my finished objects. These are my brioche pumpkins. And I did each one a little bit different. Don't look too close because there's so many mistakes in this one in particular. But this was the brainchild of our friend Darlene, who was teaching us brioche in my knitting group.
This is so cute.
And the
So
idea
cute.
was to get us all comfortable with brioche because we all want to do a brioche project, but none of us were really that comfortable with it. So she found this wonderful pattern, which I'll list below, that was strictly a brioche tube that you turned into a pumpkin, and that was this one. And then we challenged ourselves to learn increases and decreases. So that one I did increases on the top and squished it down for a different shaped pumpkin. Mm-hmm. This one was just a mishmash. Honestly, I was going to make this one into a butternut squash shape, and I just ran out of gumption. So, and the yarns are just craft yarns from Walmart. One is a pink boucle-ish. Let me show it. Not boucle,
No,
but it's
it's
like velour.
velour,
Like this
yeah.
is hot pink velour yarn in a super
soft.
bulky. It's super,
Yeah.
but no stretch, no
Yeah,
give.
velvety.
It's just like nylon-y. And this is just a tweedy pumpkin colored acrylic. So that's what I used, and in 5mm needles. And so now these are coming to Spain. These are going to be my fall decorations.
I like this with the cinnamon stick
this
in
is
there.
cinnamon-
That's so
yeah.
cute.
Yeah,
And then
that was nice.
This
Cinnamon
is
stick.
driftwood,
This is
right?
I
driftwood.
like
Yeah.
the cinnamon
Yeah.
stick.
And the
Yeah.
sticks are from my friend Anne, who walks on the beach all the time, and then she found me some driftwood. So
Very cute.
Yeah,
Cute,
that's
cute,
my
cute,
favorite
cute,
one.
Cute.
I love that
You're going to
one.
have to carry those on.
yeah, well, I'm going to take the...
Oh, you can take the
No,
sticks
the sticks
Oh.
pull right out. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not a problem.
Portable.
And they were in my wonderful fall-themed bag, camping fall-themed bag from Woolen Frog, Carol of the Woolen Frog.
Nice. Cute.
So that was I think that's my only finished object. The other thing that I finished and I just wanted to share was I spun this yarn. So, and this is a 2-ply. It is by no means perfect. By no means is it perfect, as you can see. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Is that
but
going to be the name of it? Are you calling it No Means Perfect?
no means perfect. There you go. It's by no means perfect.
I think it's beautiful.
But this
Yeah,
was
I do too. It's
just
a beautiful
some
color.
thrifted BFL, 100% BFL that Jackie thrifted. So she got
Nice.
like 2 full ounces for like $8 or something like that at a thrift store. when I first started spinning. And so thank you, Jackie. Oops, I just lost my little sample here. Hang on a second. I just want to show you that I have progressed. I'm just saying I have progressed because look at this. Look at how thin I'm doing it.
Nice.
I'm so impressed with myself.
Very.
So if you can see that.
Would you call that basically a fingering weight?
That's a fingering weight single ply. Like I'm just
very nicely
and look at
done.
how even it is. It's like relatively even.
Nice.
Like look at this.
Yeah, that is
very
good.
nice.
Yeah, but I like that. I like this variation here.
Yeah, and then this fiber was very I don't know what, fuzzy. It was very fuzzy. And so what ended up happening is I still got thick and thin. You can see like there's a piece that's really kind of, part of it isn't really spun at all. So it's still very much art yarn, you know, like
Well, are you planning on using it?
Oh
for
yeah,
anything?
this is all going into my traveler shawl by Andrea Mowry.
Perfect.
Because I joined last February. I joined her Spin It to Knit It, and it ends February. So you had to choose one of her traveler patterns, and so I chose the traveler shawl.
Is this from the fleece that we got on the island?
No, I haven't done that yet.
Oh, you haven't done that
No,
yet. Okay.
No. That's a whole nother animal because I have to wash it, card it.
You washed it already, though.
I washed a little piece of it. Mom and I took a field trip one day. I will show you that video. We went to Barnston Island and we actually got 5 pounds of fleece from a sheep on Barnston Island. And it was lightly cleaned, but it's still full of lanolin and, debris and stinky. Very stinky.
I
very
like
sheepy.
it. I don't think it's stinky.
Well, it's nice. It's a nice smell.
It's
I'm not
earthy.
offended by it. It's an earthy smell, but you don't want to wear it.
No.
You don't want to wear that smell.
I see that.
So I tried a little bit and I washed a little bit of it and it got 90% of it out. But I still have to card it and pick some of the stuff out of it before I can actually spin it. So there's a lot of work involved in that, and we shall see how far I get.
Now, do you have one of those automatic carders?
No,
or
I have
doing
the hand. I have the hand
Ooh,
carders.
that's laborious.
Yeah, that you have to kind of do this. Well, do you know how much an electric carder is? Like over $1,000. Like they're expensive.
Well, your birthday's coming up next year.
Do you buy me $1,000? I like my sister. Apparently, I'm getting a $1,000 birthday gift from my sister.
I better start working extra shifts.
Anyway, I just wanted to show you that I am still spinning, loving every moment of it. That's my wheel behind my sister there. And Classy's going to try a little bit in the next day. And then I'm giving my wheel to my girlfriend Jackie to keep for me while I'm away. And so she can see if she falls in love. And she can experiment and see if she falls in love with spinning.
Yeah.
But that was my last finished object. So, any more finished objects? No? Are we done? Okay, it is time for works in progress.
Oh dear.
Okay, so whips. Quick change. There's method to my madness. So, Mom, do you have a whip? A work in progress?
Yes, I do. And, I started in the very beginning of the year. I started the doodle, and that is done in, it's called Friends, and it's cotton and silk. And I'm a very slow processor. So I started and I finished the back. I overdid it and I went 27 inches. It should be only about 20 or 21 inches.
I think 19.
19. Okay, well, I ripped most of it out.
She just kept knitting.
Yes, and so then I started on the front, and the front is doing a lot better, and I like it better. I'm not making as many mistakes as I did in the back, and so do I see it right?
No, this is the front.
This is the front. Okay,
yeah.
yeah. So this is how far I've gotten so far.
Very nice, Mom.
And so far I haven't dropped any stitches.
With
so
the eyelets, look at that.
That's
I love
a bonus.
Yeah, nice. It's got the eyelets and it's got gathered parts.
Yeah.
And this is a pattern by Yumiko Alexander. And I'm wearing it. That's why the quick change.
That's what this is.
Because, and Mom and I are using the same yarn. So this is the same, and it's from Hobby.
Yes.
Apparently they don't carry it anymore. So apologies, you can't buy it anymore.
Really?
It's quite a thick but lightweight. So I would say this is a worsted to Aran thickness, but it's very light and airy. So if you feel it, like it's like really squishy.
It is nice.
It's very squishy. Everybody's going to squish my sweater.
It's very light.
Nice.
And so it's nice and cool, but it's got drape to it.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm happy with that. And so because Susan is leaving the day after tomorrow, which is boo-hoo.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
It's bittersweet for me.
And then on the 21st, Linda is leaving for Spain, which is, so I'm by myself.
We're deserting Mom.
We're leaving her all to her own devices, which is a very dangerous thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
She is very capable. She can do
You
it.
will not lack for anything to be doing. You are very... Your life
And
is full.
I will go on a little cruise, which is kind of nice, and with a bunch of friends that I play bridge with.
With your new hat.
And with my new hat, because we're going to San Diego and it's going to be hopefully warm there, so I can wear that.
Crossed.
And so that is my
Sorry, I'm jiggling the table.
my project in progress.
That's, well, then we'll get to that in a second. So that was your work in progress.
Yes.
Okay. You...
I also am doing the Doodles by Yumiko Alexander.
And I'm just going to interrupt because this is what's so fun about knitting and having family or friends that knit, because you inspire each other.
Yes.
So I knit it first and they loved it. So now they're knitting. Oh, your yarn is very similar.
Oh my gosh, yes, that is really nice. Well, yours is...
This is the back panel.
See, yours is a lot shorter than mine, is it?
Yeah.
And this is the 23-inch one.
So there's a reason for that, Mom. Classy is a much tighter knitter than you and I are.
Uh-huh.
Right.
You are a super loose knitter. I'm in between.
I'm a tight knitter.
And so you're that's why you knit to what you did, but we had to pull it back because your knitting was so much looser.
Gauge is way
It spread a lot
larger.
more, so we had to pull
It's
it back.
out of proportion.
So, and this
So
is for
this looks
this
a
little,
lot
you see
better.
here, this is for the sleeves.
Measure that over mine.
So that's gorgeous. Hold it up. But that can't be 19 inches. Is that 19 inches? I think yours is shorter than 19 inches.
It's actually 23 inches.
No kidding.
But then how can hers be... Not,
Yeah.
Okay, now we're having visual
but-
optical illusions.
But I'm changing the pattern.
What do you... First of all, what is a yarn?
The yarn I got from Etsy from a young lady in Ukraine. I guess that's my way of supporting Ukraine, because I wanted to get a similar yarn that was a cotton silk. Couldn't find any in my area at all. So of course I went to trusty Etsy, and I got this yarn. It's called Papyrus.
Oh, like the cards we like.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah, I know,
that's a
right?
card
Papyrus.
reader. Yeah.
And if I can read it, but it's a cotton silk blend, but I can't tell you what the percentages are, to be honest with you, because I can't. Oh, it's silk. Yeah, silk, but I can't see
Nice.
in this light. Is that
Oh,
terrible?
it's very
with eyes,
similar.
though?
It's very similar.
I think your percentages are a little bit different.
Very similar.
And so that's the back, and I'm doing the front, but I don't like boat necks. So I've decided to reverse this. This is kind of what I'm going to do. And pick up, I think I might pick up just a little bit here and just knit a little in
strap?
pattern, a little basically wedge here on either side, so it gives me a square neck. So instead of dropping it down, so being a boat neck, it's going to be a bit of a square neck.
So have you knit the other side yet?
No, this is the front side. This is the back side.
Oh, you've done the back already.
So this is the back. So the back is going to stay. So I just reverse everything. So because ideally the pattern's supposed to be a mirror, like an image of each other, same image. So if I'm gonna go upside down, and I didn't like the way when I bound off, it curls. See, with their bound off, yours isn't curling. Mine is curling.
But look at the way it sits, though. Like look at the way it sits.
Yeah, but don't
I
forget,
think
you're a looser knitter than I am. I'm a
yours is
tighter
curled
knitter, and I
too.
can see
Yeah, a
mine
little
being
bit.
right up here, and I want it to be kind of like this.
Because the other
This is what I'd like.
option is that you could do a few short rows in the front, which will drop that.
Short rows in the front or short rows in the back?
I guess in the back would drop it.
Because I've already done the back. Well, I guess the back could be the front. And the
Yeah,
front could
they're
be
the
back.
same. So
Because
just
I
knitting it
prefer
twice.
something like this opposed to like that.
you could do short rows in the back and it'll drop it a bit. The other, too bad you already started, because I was saying the other thing you could have done if you wanted this to scoop more. See, for me, it might be a boat neck, but it's pretty wide neck.
No,
it's
it
swoopy.
is. You're right. It is. But but you're a looser knitter than I am. So I'm thinking, and also too, like, this looks like this is the beginning. Is this the beginning and this is the end?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did reverse. No.
No, I didn't. No, I might have it on backwards. Because you can just put it on backwards.
Technically, this is
the
the top,
yeah.
right? And I just don't like how it rolls. So I was actually planning to do this and turn it the other way around.
Well, I might have done that without
where
knowing
the
that.
thicker portion is up top. I think that's what you've
No,
done.
no, because my thicker portion is on the bottom. It's exactly the same pattern. It doesn't matter. Upside down or backwards, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but whatever.
It doesn't matter. But
Anyway,
what I was going to say,
it's adjustable.
yeah, it's adjustable. Yes. What I would also say is, if you did want it to drop in the front, you could have just made the front 8 or 10 inches longer, like add 5 stitches on either side, but keep the seams the same. Then you'd have more drape in the front.
So I'd have had to have added more stitches on.
Yeah, just onto the ends, like just 10 more stitches. So do 5 extra stitches here and 5 extra stitches here, but then seam it the same way, and you'd end up with 10 extra stitches in here, and it would just
because I'm going to do
drape.
the long sleeve version of this, so then I can possibly do that.
No, you can't do that now.
Yeah, I can, because
you've
I have
done
my sleeves are going to be
No, not the sleeves. I'm talking about
for
the.
seaming though. I haven't seamed. Because you're seaming separate, right? So I have to, the front and the back have to be seamed. So I don't have to seam. I can seam to here technically. So it gives me more open. No? Maybe? What do you
We'll
think?
discuss it later, because I think we're thinking two different things.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. It's gorgeous. Love the color.
Anyway, there you go.
What color is it? Do we know?
I think it's a pink, but it's kind of a little salmony pink.
It's a
Maybe
salmony
pink
pink.
salmon.
It's a salmony pink, and it doesn't have a color.
It has a number. I wanted pink.
And
got
this
pink.
is the same. 78% cotton, 22% silk. Yeah, ours is
Oh.
70-30. Yours is 78.
But what Yumiko
22.
What Yumiko recommends, she's got this Dando silk, which is 75% silk and 24% cotton.
We've got the opposite. Yeah, we've got the opposite.
That would
mix.
be a dream to knit with, by the way. I would love to have that, and I think
Yeah,
I did
doesn't come
Google
with
that,
it.
and it was just like
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, there's
Don't know
noise.
if you heard that, but that was like a noisy.
And one day maybe I might get that.
But there you
and
go.
try that, because I think that's a
So
lovely.
obviously you're going to knit that again.
Not necessarily. I might do one
She's
of
got
her other.
a lot of really pretty
Yeah,
patterns.
one of her other patterns.
Yeah.
because
Okay.
that are all the
she's
same sort of, oversized, flowy,
roomy, boxy,
with a
kind
little
of-
bit of lace or something. Very, very nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was nice.
I would knit that again. So, what else do you have on your needles? Because you don't. Do you have, Mom? Do you have any more works
No,
in
I
progress?
don't. I don't.
So I hibernated this quite a long time ago, and it's called Gramps
Right.
Revive. And who is this? This is Isabel Kraemer. There you go. And this is because it's in a sleeve. It's a little shiny. And I'm using the yarns. I'm gonna. Oh, I just stuck myself with my needle. I'm using Holst Garn, Coast, and this is color variety. And then I have.
I think it's 50-50, right? Cotton merino? It's
50
55%
yeah.
wool, 45% cotton.
And then I'm using the color Carnation.
Yeah.
And then I'm using the color white, which is Ecru. And so this is my version of this. And I'm on one sleeve.
Oh, look how pretty that is.
I'm on one sleeve. And I hibernated that several years ago. And I thought to myself, you need to finish this.
Look at it.
So
Poor-
it's a nice
poor
little,
Mom.
a light. Sorry,
lovely.
Mom. I'm sorry.
Mom.
No, that's
Next
okay.
time you're
love.
going to sit, we should switch spots so
Well,
that
then,
you're not always...
then you give me more room, and I'm just going to go like this on both sides. That's not a good plan.
Hold it in front of you. Hold it in front of you.
So, anyway, it's single strand. It probably is supposed to be
Feels
carried
good.
double, but I wanted a really light sort of springy, summery, late
Cardigan's
spring, early
beautiful.
summer kind of cardigan. So
Lovely.
I'm going to. My goal is to finish that.
What's the needle size?
Oh my!
It's tiny.
word.
Probably 2.5.
It's not that tiny.
They're itty bitty.
I know. I tell you, when you do the sleeve, you
They
go
must be
around
3
and around
millimeters.
and around and around. And it is a little monotonous.
It must be like US 4s or something.
I don't know.
US
Can you read this? I wish they had them on, like, blind people kind of numbers on here, because I can't see that at all. And I have 20/20 vision, believe it or not, 20/20, but close up I can't see.
They are.
Can't see anything. You want me to see what she recommends?
It's a 3.0 millimeter. It's a US
Oh, okay, there you go.
2.5.
Well,
Which is 3 millimeter. 3 millimeter US 2.5.
Okay, because the yarn recommends 2.5
That's
to
tiny.
3 millimeter. 2.5. The yarn recommends 2.5 to 3 millimeter. And
that's what
since
you've
I'm
got.
a tight knitter, I went with the maximum. That's what
This
I
is
thought.
so fine, isn't
It's
it?
beautiful. It makes me want to knit one.
It's very fine.
I love it.
And I bought.
I love.
Oh, there's a stitch marker I found. Wow! I love that.
Surprise!
Surprise! So I bought several different colors because I couldn't choose my colors, because I love colors. It's just like color. And what attracts me are obviously the pinks and the purples. So I bought another one that's more purple, and I thought, I do multiples of these. You think big, and then you just kind of realize it took me forever to do this. It's probably not going to happen, but I still have some nice yarn. There you go.
And that is actually a cost-effective yarn, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
It is not.
Yes, it's not.
Yeah, it's not cost prohibitive to make that sweater.
No. This was.
Right.
This was. I bought it directly from Denmark, from their website. And it arrived. It was really quick. Within, I'm going to say, a week. I was surprised. I was expecting 3 weeks, because the one from the Ukraine took about 3 weeks to get here. This came within a week. It was fantastic. Great. Mail service that they have there in Denmark, obviously. So there you go.
Cool.
And then I've got another one.
And what is your other work in progress?
This one is I just love this one.
Yes, Classy's got quite a few works in progress that she brought with her and has not knit on them.
No, not at all. So
We've been too busy having fun.
Is this just yummy?
Oh, look at that. That is just lovely. Is that the Ching fiber?
Oh, yes, it's Ching fiber.
Oh.
I love Ching fiber. I've never knit with it until I went to, I'm not sure what this, this is
That's the alpaca.
Ching alpaca.
Yeah.
No, it's Suri alpaca. So this is called the Suriously Holy Wrap by Stephen West. I saw it in his store.
As in Suriously.
Suriously. Not seriously, seriously.
Suri alpaca.
And it's a brioche.
Watch those needles. Yeah, you're
Sorry, I'm deadly.
Just about poking me in the eye with it.
It's like me playing baseball. When I played baseball, I used to throw the bat and people would jump up in the air because the bat would just go like this. I apologize.
I'll hold that needle.
Yeah,
But let's not put it in Mom's face. Let's just put it in front of you and not.
So this is as far. And I hibernated this. So I started
Let's
this.
just bring it closer because I.
We were in September last year, right?
Last year, September, yeah.
Excuse me.
In Amsterdam.
So I started this probably maybe December, January.
Oh, look at that. That's lovely.
And then I parked it because, I got bored. And this requires a lot of thought. It's brioche. And this is my very first brioche project. I've never done brioche before. So it's kind of
colors.
I'm learning. Probably not the best project to learn on, especially.
Darlene, that's what I want to do. I want to learn how to do that, Darlene.
Yeah,
that's increases and decreases and.
Especially doing Suri alpaca, that is not easy to knit with, especially brioche when you don't know what you're doing. So that's why it's been a little slow. But this is going to be
very squishy.
Oh yeah, I love it, and it doesn't prickle.
And we bought those yarns at Stephen and Penelope in Amsterdam last year when the three of us went to the Netherlands.
Yes.
So that is
it's just,
I regret not buying a kit, but they did not have a color
that you liked.
that I liked. I mean, they didn't have any more of that. I would have twinned.
a kit for like this?
Yeah.
He probably has it now,
But he probably has it now, yeah, but I'm not going to do it now.
Oh, you got to see this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, that's the
I know it's
Suri
crinkles. Fit in
alpaca.
a suitcase.
Show the other side too. It's got
Is it
the pop of color.
No, it's upside down.
Oh, it's so pretty, so delicate.
Oh, it's just, and it's so yummy, yummy, yummy.
And that is not a regular Suri alpaca. It's thicker, isn't it? It's like a sport weight.
Well, it's called Sea Breeze, this color, and it's Baby Suri melted. I don't know what melted means.
But I think it's thicker than the average Surrey that you buy.
It's not a silk, like a lace weight.
It's not lace weight.
But I don't see the needles on here, the needle size. Can you see needle size on here? I don't know if they actually do that. Oh, and then of course the main color, I can show you while Linda's looking at that. This is the main color of the Ching.
Oh, I don't like their packaging. It's like wax paper.
It's crinkly.
No, they don't show it.
Not the needle size on that.
But
and this one is called Dashing Sassy Glacier. I think the yarn base is Dashing Sassy, and the colorway is Glacier.
Yeah.
And
it's pretty.
I love it.
But you can see that this fiber is thicker than the Surrey that we would normally buy. So this is definitely a sport weight.
You think it's sport weight?
Yeah, it's not lace weight for sure. Not that would
it's
be much
heavier.
thicker.
Yeah, I think it's heavier.
Which
definitely.
gives that shawl all that plumpness.
Yeah. It's just squishy.
So
love
that's
it.
beautiful.
And then my last work in progress, which is going to be finished.
Not your actual last. It's your second to last.
Where's my? Oh, that's right. This will be finished today. Is another tote. And this tote that I'm doing is by a designer, Susan Kennedy, out of Colorado, and she has a free tutorial. It has a YouTube video on this as well too. And this is the pattern, and it's using a very inexpensive yarn that I picked up at
Joann's or something.
I picked it up at Joann's. You can pick it up at Walmart too. And it's Bernat Blanket Perfect Phasing. So I actually have the color to make this one because I love this pink phase. Anyway, so this one is a different one, but it has a striping, and I've got the same handles that, like I said, I just have to do the attachments on either side here, and this tote will be gifted to
Very cute.
Linda.
Yay!
So there you go.
There you go.
Very nice.
Okay, and so our last work in progress, because you've probably had enough now, is, so spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
If anyone is doing the mystery knit along with Imagined Landscape for something to write Gnome about, this is a Gnome mystery knit along. Which Classy and I did one last Christmas, and we completely fell in love with them.
Oh yeah, they're so cute.
And so I don't know that I'm going to do it again this Christmas because we also have we've got the Tote thing too.
Oh, I forgot about the Tote.
So
that's my first time.
Yeah, that'll be fun. But we have joined the October mystery knit along, and so spoiler alert: if you do not want to see this, we're going to show you Clue 1 in progress. Clue 2 in progress, and Classy has gotten through Clue 3.
I knit till midnight last night.
I'm behind. Clue 4 launches tomorrow. So I'm super duper pooper behind, but Classy is
I caught up
on track. So let's show the yarns first that we're using.
Yeah.
So we're both doing it, and my two main colors are these two. And this is a Christmas colorway from the Cozy Knitter. So it's self-striping. So this pattern requires a self-striping yarn.
Yes, it does.
And then my contrast color is this beautiful Black Cat custom yarn in their Electron base. Is it Electron? No, their Blingtron base, which you might not be able to see it, but it's full of stellina.
Yeah.
And so that is my colorway, and then you have a third, you're supposed to do the nose or whatever, and I've just got this fluffy alpaca type of yarn that I got in the States at one point. So what yarn are you using?
So I am using from a Canadian indie dyer called Comfy Cozy Knits. Be comfy, be cozy. And I think she's out of Alberta. I'm not 100% sure, but she's out of Alberta. Yeah. So my color, this is my color 2, right?
That is
this
your contrast color.
My color 2 is Vivid Violet. And
beautiful.
It is just, it's got
I think she likes the pinks.
I like the pinks. It's got a little bit of bits of purple throughout. Yeah. It's really cool. So I like that. And then I'm using this self-striping. See, I didn't have any I'm not a sock knitter. I try to be, but I'm not.
and I didn't have any self-striping, so I had to Google this, and her name came up. So I went, oh, okay, support a Canadian dyer. And this one is called The Beat Goes On, and these are a superwash nylon.
Oh, pretty.
And it's absolutely lovely in my opinion. I actually bought, these were smaller skeins. I think they were smaller skeins.
Oh.
And I bought a full skein.
Oh, did you? You liked it so much?
I did. I liked it.
There you go. Okay, hold your two up against your sweater. Do you notice something? Silveries,
Yeah.
purple and blues, and I
She
feel
gravitate towards
the purples and pinks.
Purples and pinks.
and I'm in the silver zone. I'm in the silver zone.
Yeah.
That's just very bizarre. Anyway,
Yeah.
so clue 1. What did we knit for clue 1?
We knit
Spoilers.
a nose.
We think this is a nose.
It could be a pom-pom too, but I think it's a nose.
We think it's a nose.
Yep.
And then we also knit.
Legs or arms, not sure. And you had to keep them on.
You have to have holders. They're on stitch holders.
Stitch holders. So we had to make 2 of those. So that was clue 1.
That was clue 1.
But we did not realize, right, that there was part B to clue 1, right?
What was?
Really?
What was part B to clue 1?
Remember that's this. That's
No,
what.
that's clue 2.
No, what happened?
That's clue 2. There's no part B.
but I thought it dropped in early.
We got the dates wrong.
Oh, we got the dates wrong.
We thought we had a week between each clue. No,
Yeah,
you
that's
have
right.
4 days between each clue.
Yeah. No, wait. Yeah.
Hence, we were behind. Okay,
So she says to me on like Thursday, oh, did you know another one dropped? I went, what?
another clue dropped, and we're like, what?
We were scrambling. 'cause
Okay,
we were,
clue 2.
Clue 2.
Clue 2. Yay! Look at this. Okay, so she's finished clue 2. My clue 2 is in progress.
I think it's a hat.
We're thinking it's a hat. And we're thinking that maybe it's going to go over something this way.
Doesn't it look cute with a tassel
Because
here?
look at the chevroning. Look at that. That's so cute.
Yep.
When it's got pointies.
My
You gotta
self-striping.
watch your elbows. You keep rocking the boat, girl. You're rocking the boat.
I'm a leaner. I lean.
Stop leaning.
I'm gonna lean. Can I lean?
There you go.
Lean on me.
When you're not there. There you go. So that is clue 2, and I'm only halfway.
Well, you ripped yours out.
I know I did. I got this far, and then I ripped mine out because I thought it was wrong.
You know, this portion is going to go faster. You could finish
yeah,
that today.
because it's going to be decreases. Well, hopefully tonight I'll finish
You
this.
could finish that.
And then clue 3, which dropped on Friday.
This is the real spoiler alert. So if you haven't finished
Yeah.
clue 3, you do not want to see this. So this is this is your color 1. This is your color
main
1,
color.
your main color. Then this is your color 2, and I think this is color 3.
Yeah.
I don't know. So anyway, this is what I knit yesterday, and I caught up. I didn't think I was going to do it, but I did. My hands hurt today. Is this?
Wow.
So
That's
I
a
got
lot
it
of knitting.
stuffed with the same yarn that Linda has, but that's it, and it's really cool because look at how it starts off right here, and then you fan out. I love this little span.
Oh, it's a
Isn't that-
swirly fan.
Yeah, it's swirly. It'd be a
yeah.
shame
The
that that's-
increases, yeah.
It'd be a shame that that's.
That's probably going to be the bottom.
I know, but it's a shame that that's the bottom because
Oh, see, I don't know. Is the hat gonna see? This
I
is the mystery
like
part.
this.
Is that a body? Is that a face?
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this.
Is the hat? Are you gonna squish it like tall and long and squish the hat on top, or is it gonna be?
There's a lot of room for packing in this thing. I mean, seriously, you can really stuff
We
this.
do
like-
not know. This is very exciting.
Should be exciting to know.
So
what it is
tomorrow,
going
clue
to be.
4 drops.
Yeah, tomorrow clue 4 drops. Oh, and Linda gave me these little gnomes, little Christmas gnomes for my needle
I
protectors.
think those were from Cozy Comfy Knits or Turtle Pearl. No, Turtle
I know,
Pearl
they're
yarn.
just so cute. I mean,
Yeah,
seriously.
very cute.
Anyway, I love them.
But
I
there
love
you
them.
go.
I love them.
So that is all of our whips.
And I should just say, but this bag comes from Sunny Design.
Sunny Designs, Ingrid.
Ingrid
hello.
from our friend in
Hello,
Holland.
Luz. Hello, Cindy. Hello,
I
Ingrid.
love mine.
No, our
I
sisters
love my bag.
from another mother.
Yeah, sisters from another mother.
So thank you. This was a lovely gift, and I'm using it.
As does this. This is
Me
my
too.
Gnome
I
bag.
use
I love
mine.
that too.
This is also a Sunny Designs, and she does sell her bags intermittently on
Etsy, right?
No.
No. Ooh.
Instagram.
Instagram.
So she'll do an announcement that on such and such, save the date, and then she'll sell her bags on
There
Instagram.
you go.
But they're just lovely, lovely, lovely.
Lovely, they're nicely fitted.
Okay. Why don't we go to what's next up? I know, like on your needles. Like, Mom, you have some knitting plans.
Well, I've got stuff.
I
on my
have
needles,
knitting
but-
plans
Yeah.
because since
What are
it's-
your
I'm-
knitting plans?
You know, this fall I would like to knit. I bought some yarn, which is, let me have a look here. Crafty Jack's Boutique, and it's got eclectic creations made with love, and it is called Plush Luxe Decay, and it's 85% polymorph and 15% silk.
Yummy.
So it's very nice and squishy. It's very nice, and
Does it
I'm
have a color?
planning. That's the color,
Deep teal.
Deep teal.
deep teal. Yeah, I love that. And
That's very nice.
I would like to start knitting the day trip, and that is
Yeah. That's
a
cute.
lovely
I wanna do that
pattern
one.
That's cute.
That is cute.
by Suviknik. Suvinix knits.
That's cute.
And the pattern, is as I said, is day trip, and so I found it. Well, Linda found it on Ravelry.
And we all kind
And-
of wanted it. It's nice because you wanted you
I
had
wanted
criteria.
something simple.
Yeah, you had
But you
criteria.
wanted a little bit of a cable down the front.
Yeah,
you wanted
yeah.
some kind of design down
Yeah.
the front.
And
Which-
this
perfect.
is simple enough
Perfect.
for me because I'm, I can knit, but I'm not great at it. I'm dropping a lot of
Apologize.
stitches lately.
Who doesn't? I'm a serial stitch dropper, as you know. But so Mom's criteria was she wanted to use this yarn, which this is super luxe. We got this at Fibers West in March
Yeah.
with all the girls. We went,
Yes.
my knitting ladies, we all went to Fibers West. And Crafty Jack's is a local dyer to the Lower Mainland. Awesome.
It doesn't feel picky either.
It's
I'm
not.
surprised.
Polworth
No.
is a lovely, and with
It's a
that,
very-
just that little bit of silk in it, it
Yeah.
just makes all the
Just
difference.
makes all the difference. It's lovely,
Yeah.
and I love the color.
So Mom wanted DK,
Yeah.
crew neck, long sleeved, mostly stockinette with just a little detail
Of a
down the
design
front.
in the front.
Nothing so
Yeah.
that, not too many stitches so that she could keep on track.
Right.
Raglan, top down. Those were
Right.
your criteria.
Yes, yeah.
And so we came up with this pattern. So yay, it fit all the pieces. So
Right.
my Swift is loaded and ready to go because guess who's going to be winding yarn after this video? Moi. Yes.
Yeah.
So that she will be ready to cast on. And the goal is for you to cast on before I leave.
Yes.
Right, okay, I shall do
So
that.
we can get the markers in the right spots.
Right.
So are you
right.
going to give Mom smaller needles to accommodate
Mom's got a full set.
I've got
No,
a full-
because for gauge purposes, because she's such a loose knitter, are you
No.
going to give her?
We are not going to go smaller needles.
Oh,
We might go smaller size.
Okay.
I didn't think I was a loose knitter, but apparently I am.
Loopy.
Loopy.
Loopy loose. Still good. It all works. But no, we have to make adjustments because we
How
can't.
did I get to be such a tight knitter, though?
Yeah, I don't know.
Seriously. I mean, you're
I don't know. I think it's a perfectionism thing.
You were always a looser, but Mom's way looser than
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
And I'm the complete opposite. It's
Yeah. Well, I think you're more of you're more detail oriented, and you like things to be
neat
precise.
and tidy. Neat
It
and
must be
tidy.
the way you hold
Precise.
your
thread too. Yeah, the way you hold it.
You know.
Could be different. I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know. Do you have anything that you are going to cast on in the next little while, or are you going to kind of work on what you got?
Well, I'm working on. Yeah, I've told you I'm working on. Yeah, right. I'm working on this hat for my husband, which is a cowboy hat. But it's not quite.
Out of the same material.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
If I go on to Ravelry, I can pull up the pattern because I have it up there. Can I do that? Can I go get my thing?
Sure. I'll talk about mine while you go get your thing.
Okay, or do you want to pause it?
I'll pause. So we're back. She's got her pattern.
So this is the Lucca Hat
Yeah, that's good. Cute.
that I'm making for my husband because he so much liked the girl version, that one what I call it Bambino, and he wanted the one too. I said, yeah, it's not so
So
masculine.
that's more like a fedora.
This is it actually is a fedora.
It's a
You're
fedora.
good. Yes, it is, and it's also
Nice.
made of the same product, and it's by who is this by? Paula M. It says here, but I don't know. Paula.
And it's made out of the
M.
raffia.
Susanne Muller, 2020. I don't know.
And that's crochet as well?
This is also crochet. And again, here's another view of it.
That's a better fedora view. That's good, yeah.
It's hard with the
glare.
so I'm hoping
Right there,
you're
right,
catching
no,
it.
right there's
Yeah,
good.
is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. So my husband chose his colors. I actually bought, and this stuff is very inexpensive. I got it for like $6 a roll, and on this.
How many rolls does it take to do a hat?
Well, that one right here was designed for one roll, but I did because my gauge is tight. I used 1 1/4 rolls.
Oh, okay.
And I also did a wider brim.
Right.
So my husband, I'm starting this, but it's not quite oval. Does that look oval? It doesn't look oval to me, so I might have to pull this out and do this again.
Yeah,
it's
it is
supposed to
oval.
be. You think it is? I don't know. It doesn't look right. But anyway, my husband, that was what I was going to be working on whilst here, so that my husband would have a hat when he got home, but I'll do it on the plane.
And what's the one thing you're going to try that's new?
Oh, the one thing I'm going to try that's new.
Prompting.
Are we doing acquisitions?
We're just we're just going
sort
for
of
it.
an acquisition, but it was a gift. So this is a Fiber Goddess, hand dyed. Oyava.
Oh, yeah. It's from the
Oyava.
Tour de Fleece 2024.
Oh, let's tour. It's 100% Polworth.
It's lovely.
And it's beautiful.
And
I've never ever.
It's the same
sheep as
Polworth.
This
Yeah,
came
I've
from.
never spun anything, so this is going to be.
So she gets to use that for a day before I give it to
Interesting.
Jackie. So that's what
But
we're going to do.
It's pretty. I just like.
We'll just
I
take
like
a little
these.
piece. You can save it for another time.
I love
Take a little
this.
piece.
Anyway, and then can I talk about this?
Yep, you can talk about that.
acquisitions. When you come to Canada, especially the West Coast, I'm not sure so much about the East Coast, but the West Coast, you have to pick up Purdy's. It is a chocolatier here in Canada that has excellent, really, very nice chocolates. I would say close to European.
Yeah, very good quality
Very
chocolate.
good quality
Beautiful.
European chocolates. But I get the no sugar added ones. So if you're worried about, sugar issues and stuff like that, I'm not going to say it's sugar free.
It's not sugar
But
free.
they don't add extra stuff to it. It's unsweetened cocoa, that kind of stuff. So there is sugar in it, but it's not added. So it kind of gives you a little slightly guilt-free pleasure.
Guilt-free pleasure.
There you go. That's an acquisition. I bought a lot of that.
There you go.
My husband loves it too.
So for me, I am still on a mission to finish my long-standing whips, and I keep threatening to finish Patrick's sweater. I keep threatening to finish Patrick's sweater.
How many years has it been going on? 20
3.
years?
No, this is 3 years. I'm
Seems
in
like 20.
year 3, maybe going into year 4. I'm not too sure, but no, it must be year 3.
But did you start it?
It's about 3 years.
Did you start it during COVID? Because COVID was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? The world shut down 4 years ago. So you
Yeah.
started this
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah, I'll have to look back, but this is a long-standing whip. It could be 2020. Anyway, that is my priority, aside from finishing all my whips. So I'm not going to, I'm trying desperately not to cast on anything new.
Good luck.
There are so many beautiful things. So many beautiful
That's
things.
my problem.
But I do want to show 2 acquisitions.
Yeah.
These were birthday gifts from my sister.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Yeah, I know. And so when we went to the Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival, whenever we go to a yarn festival, even when the ladies and I went to Seattle Flock, we like to buy a colorway as a memento of that festival.
Yeah.
And so Kim Dye's Yarn is always a dyer we go to at Maryland Sheep and Wool. And is she at Shenandoah too? No, she's usually at Maryland Sheep and Wool.
I'm not sure she's at Shenandoah Fiber Festival. She might be, but she's I believe a Virginia dyer.
But look at the colorway for 2024.
And what was her color? What did she call it?
I think she just called it Passion Flower.
Passion.
That was her colorway.
Yeah.
And so Classy bought it for me in the Superwash Merino Silk 80/20, which is lovely, and her Meringue Fluff, which is the Surrey Alpaca. So I love those. Thank you. So that was a birthday gift. And Miss Babs always has a colorway.
You gotta know Miss Babs.
You gotta know Miss Babs. Look at this. And this
she's
is
out of
called
Tennessee, right?
Coastal Breeze, which is Maryland Sheep and Wool 2024.
Yeah.
And this is the base called Caroline. And it is...
MCN?
Yep. It's 70% merino, 20% cashmere, and 10% nylon. And this is different than the MCNs I've seen. This is got a halo to it, which you normally don't see. You get more of the tighter plied silk shiny in the. This one has a halo. It's gorgeous. So this is going to be mittens or something for me, or a cowl or a hat. I
could have bought you more so you could have
just
made a nice sweater
gorgeous.
or something.
But those, and the last acquisition, the one thing I got that was somewhat Halloween-y was my Polka Dot Creek minis. Yes, ladies, more minis. Polka Dot Creek minis. And this is from, this is their yarn bouquet called Galloween. No, pardon me, Galloween. They're Galloween. Look at all those colors. So my aspiration for these, it is gorgeous, is to do a doodles, and by doodles, I'm talking about the doodle bar, which was, I'll have to put it down below, from Flock. She does the cards with all the color work motifs. Why am I having a brain burp? But I'll put the name down here. But I want to do a Halloween cowl with those beautiful.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, those color pops will
Is that
be
a
lovely.
silver? Is that a silver?
Yeah,
right
it's a
there?
silver.
Oh, sweet.
That's very nice.
Silver
isn't
with
it?
the purple and the.
I love that hot
Just
pink.
lovely light.
You know, I don't like orange, but this orange I
In
like.
Halloween though, it's different
But-
when it's just a slight accent.
Yeah, but my point is, I like that orange. For some reason, it's like a
No,
neon
it's
orange.
like a neon tangerine.
I like neon. I don't like orange per se,
tangerine.
but that I do
But there
like.
you go. So there you go.
Very
That
nice.
is it for the knitting content. What is happening for the rest of the week? So we have today.
We have today.
And-
I'm making nasi goreng,
Mom,
which
that's
is an
right.
Indonesian dish, and
Mom
we've
makes an
invited a
excellent nasi
friend,
goreng.
and she'll be coming at 5:00. We'll have some drinks, and we'll have a lovely dinner with kroephoek, the whole shebang.
Very traditional.
Yeah.
So we're very excited about that.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we have our knitting, and then Tuesday you gotta pack and go. It's not
I'm gonna
right.
pack. I'm doing laundry. Exciting laundry. You can't
Yeah.
get away from laundry.
No,
Never.
no.
So I'm doing laundry and packing. I'm gonna be packing tomorrow because I think I'm overpacked. I think I might be overweight.
Oh, she might have to leave some yarn behind.
Yarn doesn't
You
weigh
didn't
very
buy.
much.
You didn't buy any yarn when you were here.
No, I bought a coat.
You bought a coat. Yes, we bought.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're not going to show you the coat. However, okay, so
And I bought sake and I bought ice wine. So
as a side, Classy and Mom are fashionistas, and they like to shop and shop and shop, and I tag along.
she shops too, but
However,
she puts
this
everything back.
time, normally I shop. I'll go with them and I'll shop, and I load my arms with things that I want, and then I will systematically backtrack and hang everything back up.
This time,
And I'll show up at the
however,
till with other. This time was different. I definitely bought a few things.
It's because of you. I bought a coat.
And yes, I was the influencer this time. Saw
Twist
this
my
coat.
rubber arm.
It's a plushy type of a coat, like a faux fur kind of coat. In Seriously Joseph's Technicolor Dream Coat colors.
Awesome.
Completely vibrant in waves and uneven
Almost like
squiggles.
zebra stripes or something.
Yeah.
But multiple colors.
Fuchsia and green and blue and
Purple.
yellow and purple and black.
And there's some white and black. Yeah.
So the two of us, we both bought one.
She pops out with this.
Mom
coat.
hates it. Mom hates it.
I don't hate it.
She does hate
don't
it.
hate
She
it.
does. Oh no, her reaction
What do you
was,
mean
oh,
you don't hate it?
Oh my
You were
God.
very
I
clear.
do
You were
not
very.
She
hate it.
hated it.
It's just
She's
that
now for the camera. She's being very polite, but she hated it. Which we were surprised because oh, Mom's going to want one
She's
of
so
these.
colorful. So
Nope.
colorful.
Nope, she would have nothing to do with it.
But anyway, so there you go. So we have these two coats that we love.
Well, she
Mother
pops out
shall
sliding.
remain.
She was doing like what is it, Risky Business, or where what's the movie where Tom Cruise
That's
tries
Risky Business. He slides across the
Where
floor.
she slides across the floor with this coat. She slides across the floor with this coat in her, going ta-da like this, and I'm looking at one. Oh my God. I love it.
Yeah.
And so it was like we were looking for I was anyway. I wonder if there's one my size.
I
I was
have
in the
not
small
seen them
section.
If I get an opportunity, I'll try and put a picture in here.
I was in the small section because sometimes they mislabel things, and lo and behold, I was lucky they had it on a small hanger, and it was my size.
So
And I bought it.
you liked, yeah, we loved them.
I loved it.
Just it's a fun coat. It was
is
so much
totally
fun.
lots of
So
fun.
yeah, so we did lots of shopping. There you go. Which I now don't have to buy.
I have
anything
not
else.
seen it here at all.
No, it wasn't in any of these stores. No.
No.
We would just hit and miss it.
Yeah.
It was just the right
must have been
stores.
This was at
Two.
Winners, by the way.
Yeah, there was about 5 of them at the Winners that we were at. There was about 5 of them.
Yeah.
And we bought 2, so there's only 3 left. There you go. They might still be there. Just saying.
Winners.
Just saying. Just saying. And yeah, and then I have to spend the rest of the week cleaning the house, and then we go to Spain, and then Mom, you're going on a cruise.
I'm going on the cruise.
I have to check in tomorrow on my flights.
Yeah.
And then I fly out. I'm doing the red eye. I fly out at 10:30 p.m. Tuesday, and I arrive 6:45 in the morning. So that'll be an interesting. I've not really done red eyes, but I kind of think I like that because not that I sleep, but you can kind of snooze a little bit,
Yeah.
and then I go to work on Thursday. That's
Most
gonna be
exciting.
That's going to be real fun.
I don't have to go to work.
No.
Yeah, some of us are.
But I'm going to miss
lucky.
the fall. I'm going to miss my lovely ladies that I knit with. And
Yeah.
I'm going to miss the change of season. I always find that difficult because this is my favorite time of year. And so I find going to the tropics a little
Yeah.
it's just not fall.
go from cool-
But anyway, that is probably
Yeah.
the most exciting stuff. It doesn't sound very exciting. But there you go. That was our little bit of chitter chatter.
My husband is now destroying the kitchen
Oh,
right now since
right,
I've been
right.
away.
I
So
forgot
he's been
about that.
posting on Facebook, my wifey is away, day 1, how much trouble can I get into kind of thing. And he is destroying the kitchen. He has actually gutted some walls. Yeah, so we were supposed to do this in December. He decided to do it while I was away, which is kind of nice because ideally he's going to have the sheetrock up for when I come home so I can paint.
There you go. Renovations
Yeah.
ensue.
We're doing a renovation. We're
Kitchen
doing a lot of
renovation.
the demolition ourselves, and then we'll have somebody come in and put in the cabinetry. So new kitchen, yay! On the horizon,
Yes.
hopefully.
The big
Yeah,
question
that'd be
is
nice.
when.
So when
Yeah.
I come in March, it'll be done.
It'll be done.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Don't you hold me to that.
No, I'm
Oh my-
not.
Oh my God! You tell her something, and she holds you to. So you said this and this and this and this. So
No,
no.
no, you don't have to hold
No,
me to
it
that.
is. I'm hoping it'll be done by the time you come back. If
That'll
not,
be
we're going to be
lovely.
barbecuing.
Given the fact that your hubby gutted the kitchen, I'm hoping that it will happen sooner
we
rather
haven't
than
signed a
later.
contract with anyone yet, so.
I know, but for you, I hope so. Otherwise, you're going to have no kitchen for like 5 months.
Well, remember, I'm the
she
kid that
doesn't
designed
cook.
a house.
She
When I
doesn't
was a
cook.
little kid, I designed a whole house without a kitchen because I didn't feel a kitchen was necessary. And I'm really not a culinary person. I love to eat, clearly, but I'm not a very good cook. So
Well, you are
She's a
very good cook.
I'm not.
when she
you
makes
put your
a
mind to
dinner,
it.
yes,
I
she's
do
a very
specialty
good-
dinners
yes,
like
you do.
Christmas and
You do.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I like doing that, but day-to-day cooking,
I don't think most people like day-to-day cooking.
yeah. Some people do. I don't know.
I
wish
don't mind
did.
now.
I wish
but
I did.
When I was working,
but-
I hated it. Oh my god, it was too much effort.
Well, when you're working and then you have to come home and prepare and stuff, no, that's exhausting. But if you didn't have to do that, or if somehow you had a sous chef,
Oh, I would love that.
prepped everything and you just put it all together and cooked a little, and within the hour it was done.
I would
that
just like
be
a
nice.
personal chef. That would be nice.
That would be better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. On that note, we will say thank you so much for spending
Yes.
this time with
Yes,
us.
it was fun.
And it was so much fun,
Yeah.
to have our 3rd annual family podcast. And
Yeah.
I hope you're all doing well, and that whether you are in the morning, afternoon, or evening, that your crafting is bringing you joy. And I hope we kept
Absolutely.
you company for a little while. So thank you so much, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you in the next month or so.
Okay.
Take
care.
care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.